Let's go. Let's go. Definitely
Let's do it.
not very prepared. Welcome in, everyone. Chat. I hope you can hear me. Just let me check if you can. I hope you can. Just want to see if everything is unmuted. I do apologize for it. Just final checks, guys. I'm slacking lately. The last 2 weeks it's been awful, but we're here. We're here to meet our amazing team member, GambitEtiquette. This is your chance, guys, to get to know her a little bit better. She's an actress, amazing player. Does a lot of other, like, not just Destiny, a lot of other games. So hopefully, guys, you'll get to know her a little bit better. We'll pop the link in the chat. If you haven't followed already, make sure you're gonna smash it. Follow both Twitch and Twitter account. Am I muted? Am I muted? Don't scare me. Rocket, don't scare me. Am I?
What?
Hashtag muted. I hope I'm not.
Oh no.
I hope I'm not.
Oh
Oh my god, don't.
so mean.
Rocket, don't start, seriously, man. Because right now
Today
I'm
is not the day.
Today is not the day. I'm losing my shit. So yeah, welcome in, everyone. Again, GambitEtiquette. Let's roll. Thank you for taking your time joining us on the show. Today, Friday, I think. Is it Friday?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It is Friday.
It's Friday. Well, hope you're having a good one.
What is time?
What is time? Yeah, I've lost it. Sorry, chat. Completely lost it. Not today.
Not
So
today,
if you want to tell us a little bit more about yourself, like what you do for the living, and what is your name? If you do wanna share, I believe you do.
Yes. Yeah, my name's not a secret. My name's Jessica Davis, and I live in Los Angeles, California. And Jessica Davis, by the way, is like John Smith. It's like the most common female name, apparently. So, and when I went to college, this is just a random bunny trail already, because that's me. When I went to college, there were 12 other Jessica Davises in the college. To give you an idea of how common that name is. But anyways, I'm the only one who's an actress out in LA. Surprise, surprise. So, yeah, I work in film and television, and I stream. I'm a host on a gaming app called Bracket, and my main acting gig that I have is I am the official live appearance Wonder Woman for Warner Brothers and DC Comics. So it's a travel program. Anytime they want Wonder Woman to make a live appearance somewhere in the world, they send me. So that's a really cool, best job, dream job ever. Get to travel, I get to be a superhero.
That's amazing. That's really amazing. You definitely need to share some pictures with us. I do wanna see it.
Yes, I know. I don't really, sometimes even when people come in and I'm telling them about myself, I forget to mention that little fact. But I do have Wonder Woman emotes on my channel that is me as Wonder Woman. So yeah, it's an amazing job. I love it. It's on hold right now, has been for most of the year, as it is world travel oriented, but hopefully it'll pick up in the next year. It probably won't happen until next year, but
I hope it will. It's been really tough for like anyone like who does TV shows and that kind of stuff. Like I'm trying to watch my favorite shows I like, and I know they're not airing because of the COVID and what it's happening. But this is
it's wild.
This is really cool.
They're starting to just, the film industry shut down for a good long time. And they're just starting to come back, but it's weird. Like my friends that are working, it's like they work in a biohazard zone. They're like, they have the masks and the goggles and like it's bizarre. Wow. how many things have been put into place to make it a safe work environment, because there's hundreds of people that work on one show, right? So like, so it's changed. It does not look enjoyable at all. So I am not necessarily in a rush to get back into it. But you know, once people kind of figure, I'm going to give some people some time to figure it out first before I like jump back into. I'm not chasing jobs down right now. And on the silver lining of said pandemic is that I've had more time to stream on Twitch and grow my Twitch community. So that's been really wonderful. I've grown insanely exponentially over this quarantine time. So I'm really grateful for that. It's been really wonderful. As far as Twitch goes, I've gotten to spend some more quality time on it. So
Well, you do doing a wonderful job, especially with your YouTube channel and like Chaos mentioned,
thank
a
you.
funny Destiny 2 videos. They're really, really good. I didn't have the chance say much in the team chat. I have been recently quiet in there because I've got a bunch of other stuff going on, and I do want to catch up. But I am reading everything, and I see what's happening. And the video
Thank
you've
you.
done, the video you've done on Twitter. Oh my god, YouTube is amazing. It's really amazing.
Thank you.
It's really
Thank
amazing, guys.
you.
You should definitely check it out. If someone has a link, put it in the chat, or send it to me.
Really,
And
all you
I'll
can
put it in
do,
the
all you
link.
have to do is go onto YouTube and search Gambit Etiquette, and it'll come up.
There you go. There you go. Simple as that.
So yeah, and that's how my channel came to be. I to not even let you ask any questions and just start talking.
Now,
Because everyone's like,
you are the best guest ever. Like seriously, just carry
I'm
on.
gonna make your job easy for you.
Yes.
Every time I'm on a podcast, they're like, "Here's the mic." Just.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, so Gambit Etiquette is a weird name, I realize. And so the explanation behind that is that I was on the team with Bungie that introduced the world to Gambit at E3. So, however, that was like 2 years ago when Forsaken came out. We were at E3, and I was on the team with Bungie doing gaming demonstrations, and so I was literally one of the first people to play the game and to teach people how to play the game and stuff like that. And so I fell in love with Gambit. The combination of PvE and PvP is totally like, it's my cup of tea. It's not really anyone else's cup of tea, but it's my cup of tea. And so I was sitting there playing Gambit one day, and I was like yelling at people. And I was like, it would be so funny if somebody made like an old fashioned 1950s etiquette commercial, but like how to play Gambit. And then I was like, what? I am a content creator. I could make that video. So just for fun, on like, I think I spent maybe $100 tops on stuff. I just for fun made this Gambit Etiquette video. Well, it ended up getting retweeted by Deej, who's a friend of mine, admittedly. But Deej retweeted it, and it just blew up from there. It got Movie of the Week at Bungie. And I grew this huge Destiny community overnight on my YouTube channel. And so people were asking for more of that kind of content. And so I was trying to figure out how to provide that kind of content. And I finally decided that I would start a Twitch channel doing that same kind of vibe. So my Twitch channel has kind of evolved over the past year and a half that I've been streaming, but it has always maintained this fireside chat vibe. I'm almost always in some sort of 1950s glam kind of feel, or I'm in a cosplay of some sort most of the time. But I'm always by the fireplace, so we call ourselves the Fireside Society over there.
I love this fireplace. I really do. Like every time I'm trying to lurk in your stream, I'm seeing this and I'm blown away. Like the style you've got, I'm really digging in. Okay,
Thank you.
I love it. And chat Gambit does a lot of cosplay things, Sea of Thieves, all that stuff. You name
Yeah,
it.
I did a Aloy cosplay for Horizon Zero Dawn, which was really awesome.
Which is also amazing. Also amazing. About Wonder Woman thing, do you cosplay or go to cons?
Yes, I do. So The cons, so I have two different aspects of Wonder Woman, right? I'm professionally Wonder Woman for Warner Brothers, but then I also cosplay just for fun as Wonder Woman. Um, so yeah, my husband and I go to San Diego Comic-Con, WonderCon, LA Comic-Con, several different of the California, the major cons. He is a Batman cosplayer, and he
Oh
has a
wow.
really legit bat suit. So like the two of us together tend to draw crowds. It's really fun. We have a good time.
And we have another question from Havoc in the chat. How are you feeling on your buddies? Buddies over at Bungie, pretty much getting rid of the Gambit and Gambit Prime.
Are they getting rid of it?
I don't think they are. They're just changing a couple of things. Like they're basically
He's
merging
he says
both.
that to mess with me.
I know, I know, I know. He is like that. He loves it.
Havoc and I have a sibling-esque relationship, so we like to tease each other. But yeah, it's funny because Gambit was hugely popular when it first came out, and then people started to hate it.
So
So
what makes you feel inspired? Like where you getting all that inspiration from, and what really gets you into the streaming?
well, as far as when I first started out, I knew several people who streamed and were just really encouraging me to do it. But what really inspires me about Twitch is it's a creative outlet for me. I'm a creative person. I'm a performer. And so I love the ability to create my own little, I always say it, my own little corner of the world on Twitch where I have full control over everything. I can choose what sort of content I'm putting out there, the environment, what visuals, like I can control who is in my community. I can control all of that. I can control my schedule, like all of it. It's a place of freedom for me, freedom of creativity. So that is very appealing to me. I love that. And I wouldn't be doing this if I didn't have the community that I have. So they really inspire me. The people that are a part of the Fireside Society are super positive and loyal and loving and uplifting and just really a lot of really good people, and people that are toxic and stuff like that, they don't usually end up sticking around for very long because I don't create an environment for them to thrive. So really, they are the ones who inspire me. They're the ones that say, hey, have you heard of it? I'm playing this game that most people haven't heard of right now called Faye. One of my community members was like, hey, have you heard of Faye? Check out this trailer. And I was like, oh my God, I have to try this. And now this is like my favorite game. And so like, it's them that continue to inspire me, really. Plain and simple.
I don't even know. I don't even know what the game is. Like, Faye, I never heard of it. Seriously.
So yeah, and that's most people's reactions to it. No, most people don't know what it is.
Wow, that is absolutely crazy. And Havoc, I have read it. I just ignored it because I want to mess with you a little bit. Payback. Oh my God. So, what is the most important thing you've learned in your life, career wise, streaming, if you like?
In my life, that's
huge.
a very big question.
Yep.
But in streaming, okay, I can say in my life. In my life, I have the most important lesson that I have learned is to I don't know how to really word it, but I live my life in pursuit of the extraordinary. So I really don't want to live a mundane life. And I really don't want to live a life of what if. So anything that is any opportunities that I can follow and take, I'm trying to avoid the cliche, follow your dreams and whatever, but like, truly, I have always been that person that, they would tease me because my head was in the clouds because I had big dreams, but I'm the only one that got out of my little town in Colorado. Excuse me. Excuse me. Sorry.
No, don't worry about it.
So I guess living in pursuit of an extraordinary life and cutting out toxicity every chance you can get. That is so important to me. And then as far as streaming goes, the most important lesson that I learned, and luckily I learned it very early on, was, and it's something I stress to so many people when they're first starting streaming, is the importance of community. And what I mean by that is community with other streamers. So when I first started out, I spent as much time in other people's streams as I did streaming myself. And I really truly believe that is the way to build a quality community of your own and to really have success on Twitch, have a successful experience, really, because what is success, really? But for me, that enriched my experience incredibly because I started immersing myself in other people's streams. I got to know people, they got to know me, and then it became this sort of organic thing where it was like, oh, we should collaborate, or we should, go raid, or let's, it wasn't fake. It was a real, truly building a community. And so to me, it's really important. And these days I am pulled 1,000 different directions. Like I'm one of the few people that has gotten busier since quarantine. But like, so I'm not in people's streams as much as I can, or as often as I'd like now, but I'm in as much as I can. But I think that's really important to be a part of, if you're a streamer yourself, to be a part of other streamers' communities as well. I don't know if that makes any sense.
You made my life a lot easier because I did wanted to ask you what advice would you give, to someone who's just starting. So we've pretty much got this covered, guys, as well as a couple of other things. You're basically trying to follow your dream, Gambit, which is amazing. A really good thing to hear. Community is very important, as you're saying, but isn't another thing, because you touched something, like
cutting toxicity out.
Yeah, so that is
prune your life frequently as you would prune roses or something like that. Like if people are making your life poisonous, keep them at an arm's length. If something is making your life miserable, if you can, try to cut it out or distance yourself from it,
Yes.
That serves me very well.
Positivity. Try to stay, positive as much as you can. There's a lot of toxic people out there. There's a lot of trolls on Twitch.
Yes.
We even had that in in our Team Ahamkara channel, 2 podcasts before. And that's the reason, guys, we do have this a 10-minute follower thing for you to be able to chat in there. So we're not getting those pesky bots coming in and spamming, do you want to be famous?
That one always makes me laugh because I'm like, you're not playing to the right audience here.
Yep, absolutely. It's just, what, every time I'm seeing this, it's hilarious. Like, why do they even bother? Like, get a life, seriously.
Yeah.
Get a life. Crazy.
Yeah, I think just being very intentional about who you surround yourself with and like what you do with your life is very important. For me, like Twitter can be insanely toxic for people, but you can really, for the most part, you can control a lot of what you see on Twitter based off of what accounts you follow. So, I love my Twitter feed because there's a lot of positivity and awesome things on my Twitter feed. Every once in a while, there's a weird like political thing that happens or something, but I'm very intentional about what I surround myself with. So I always encourage other people to do the same. It really enhances quality of life. So.
Twitter's amazing. I love Twitter.
Yeah.
I love Twitter.
Mostly,
I
my
wish
Twitter
people
is
would...
like... My Twitter is like 90% dog stuff.
Wish people could interact a little bit more, but it's finding that time as well, which is not it's not an easy task. So, and speaking of Twitter, what is actually your schedule? Do you have this up on your Twitter profile?
I do, but it's my stream schedule on my this week is not accurate anymore because of this. So I didn't know what time this was, and I didn't feel like adjusting it. So I'm actually streaming right after this. I'm going to be streaming Faye, if anyone is curious what that is.
Well, there we go. We know who we are going to raid at the end of the show.
Yeah, so I am going to stream right after this, and then I think I'll be back again on Monday. My schedule varies depending on my other job, which is a hosting job on that gaming app Bracket, which I mentioned. I have various meetings throughout the week that I have to be on, and it changes every week. So I have to kind of put up my schedule on Sundays for the upcoming week. But it's usually Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And I think I'm adding a day because I'm bringing back Sea of Thieves streams, which I had taken a break from. But we have our dear teammate Havoc83, ex-Havoc83X. He's one of my pirate crewmates, and we have Dread Warlord and Jolly Roger, and we make a fantastically entertaining group of pirates that sail the Sea of Thieves.
Cosplay incoming, chat.
In cosplay, yes, in cosplay.
Cosplay incoming, hell yeah.
We're still trying to get Havoc to do a pirate cosplay, but...
Oh, I can't wait to see that. Honestly, can't wait. So yeah, schedule, chat, you know what to do. Follow Twitter.
Follow Twitter. Mm-hmm.
Definitely links in the chat. Follow.
And I keep it up to date on my Twitch page, the homepage also. I do update that as well. So if you hit schedule on the homepage, it'll show you also.
Awesome. There is a question in the chat from Yuri the Black. Hello, Yuri. I'm seeing you, buddy. What do you do to recover or prevent a burnout?
Wow, that's a good question. I just took 2 weeks off to recover and or prevent a burnout. I went on a little vacation. No, I think what I do is I really manage my schedule so that I don't burn out. And if I feel a burnout coming, there's a balance between my loyalty to my audience, where I want to provide content for them, but they have always been so understanding if I say, hey, I need a mental health day, and most people are in anybody's communities are going to be awesome. And if they're not, who needs them anyways? So yeah, I will take mental health days every once in a while if I really feel like I'm getting a burnout coming on. I love playing Destiny with my husband just for funsies. It doesn't happen very often because I'm always playing games on stream, and then I'm exhausted afterwards. But on my days off, I garden. On my time off, my garden is like my quarantine activity that I used to be a black thumb, and now I'm growing vegetables and stuff, and that's like my little happy place. So yeah, anytime that I can get with my family, with my husband and my 2 little doggies, helps me de-stress and, keep from burning out. But yeah, I take mental health days as often as I need them because it's important.
They are important, and everyone needs a happy place, no matter what it is. Everyone's, it's got something different in life, and we all need it. We all need to take a break sometime. Yeah.
There's
a question from Miss Liv. Liv, hi.
Liv.
Hi. What upcoming games you're most excited about?
Ooh.
That's a good one. I like this one.
Like ones that are coming out soon, or ones that I'm going to be streaming soon.
Let's talk about both.
Okay. I will admit that I'm not entirely in the loop on the games that are coming out soon. But obviously Horizon Zero Dawn 2, I am very excited about.
Yes. Yes.
Because I am very obsessed with Horizon Zero Dawn. But upcoming for me, October, I'm like a hardcore Halloween fanatic. I love Halloween. It's my favorite season. And so on my channel, October is like a whole month long of celebration. I do a different Halloween costume every stream in October. And my set will be all decked out and everything. So I have my little fall set right now. I switched it over since it's September now. I decided I could have some fall colors back here. But that all that being said, Budding Trail, October, I'm going to try to find a horror game to play. I don't know which one yet. I've never played a horror game. The closest I've been to is Inside. I don't know if you guys know Inside. That one was kind of creepy and I loved it. But I'm a very expressive person. And so I think a horror game is going to be really fun to watch me play. I really love zombies. So I don't know. I'm gonna do some research and figure out, but there will be a horror game coming in October.
Well, there's two I can recommend if you really want to. Actually, three I can recommend if you really want to get.
Okay.
Two if you really want to get scared. Three or the third one if you want to get scared a little bit, but also have a lot of fun in the process.
Okay.
So the two scary games. The number one has got to be Resident Evil, the Biohazard 7 in VR.
Okay. Oh, in VR. Oh my gosh.
It's got to be done.
It
is got to be done. The second one on the list is got to be Outlast.
Okay.
It's got to be Outlast. This is amazing. And the third one, probably my favorite, because it's more like a Destiny game where you can play with a bunch of other people at the same time. You know, big open world. It's Dying Light. It's Dying Light,
okay.
and you can play at night as well, and you can be zombie if you want to.
Whoa! I want to be a zombie.
It's really cool game. I love it.
That's awesome. Okay, good. Those are good contenders. I like it. I know Resident Evil is up there. Havoc loves Resident Evil, so he talks about it a lot. So we'll see.
Good game, definitely good game. There's another question from Rocker. We are trying to catch up in each other. There's been few. What was your favorite part of your recent vacation?
My favorite part of my recent what now?
Vacation.
My recent vacation.
Yeah.
Oh yes. So I just got back this last week from a 2-week vacation to the Pacific Northwest, which is Oregon and Washington State. And my favorite part was watching my brand new little baby puppy experience the world for the first time.
Oh.
I have this puppy. She's 4 months old, and literally she got her final sets of shots on Monday, so she wasn't able to go out into the world before then because she could pick up diseases and things like that. So she had to be vaccinated. She got her final set of vaccinations, which meant she was clear to go out into the world. On Monday. On Tuesday, we left for a vacation. So she learned the big world really fast, like really big world. And so she got to go to the beach, and she loves the beach, turns out. And so that was my favorite part, honestly, was just like seeing her, playing with her on the beach, playing with my dogs on the beach. I am definitely salt in the air, sand in your toes kind of person. So beach is my happy place. And so the majority of our trip was at my sister's beach house, and it was just very relaxing and very, very happy. So yeah, that's my answer. I'm sticking to it.
Chat, I'm sure if you go to GambitEtiquette Twitter account, I'm sure you might have some pictures there. Okay, so go and check it out.
Instagram is really where it's at. There's a lot on Instagram.
I didn't know. I didn't include the Instagram link.
I link it on my Twitter, so you can find it there.
Cool. There you go, guys. Instagram, drop a follow as well. Luke, hi. Hope you're having a good one, bud. There's another question from Havoc we have in here. If you can be on any TV show series or movie franchise, what would it be and why?
Ooh, that's a good question. Oh, man. I think it would have to be some sort of superhero show for sure. Okay, there's two answers, actually. The first answer would be like Star Wars of any type. TV Mandalorian shoots right over there. Like, hello, I am here. Or I was gonna say, but this show is already over. But I was gonna say Schitt's Creek.
That's amazing. I love this show.
I'm obsessed with Schitt's Creek.
I love this show. It's amazing.
I love that you know it. I just got some Schitt's Creek Funko Pops, and I'm very, very excited about it.
Wow, I didn't even knew they had any. Crazy.
I didn't either, and then I decided to look it up, and there they were in all their glory. So yeah, I'm very much as an actress, I'm kind of an interesting type because I can be cast as like the badass, superhero or whatever, or the cop or the FBI agent or whatever, or I'm even more usually cast as the cutesy, like, kind of what you're seeing now, like bubbly, like adorable comedy type of character. So I think there would definitely could have been a part for me in Schitt's Creek. But yeah, I feel like those are kind of my. But we didn't know Eugene Levy, so we weren't part of the family.
I actually think you would be like me personally. I would love to see you play Wonder Woman, like actually play.
Yeah.
I really want to see that. Would be so cool.
I mean, yeah, ultimately, yeah, that's like the ultimate dream, which I guess was the question. So yeah, of course, obviously I would love to play Wonder Woman. My fantasy in my head is that they're going to develop a television series. They are actually developing a television series about the Amazons, which is really awesome. I would love to be on that. So that's a maybe possibility. Everyone cross your fingers and toes for me for that. But if they made a Wonder Woman TV show, that might be my opportunity to get myself in there. So you never know. I'm putting it out there. Let's put it out there, though.
there is plenty of opportunities right now, right? We got Amazon Prime doing things, a lot of cool things, and Netflix is like growing really, really fast. They're producing so many different shows, so I can't wait to see one of them. I really can't.
Yeah,
you
guys will know.
It's gonna be great.
You guys will know when it happens. I'll be letting you know.
Question from Rainbow Escape. I see you.
Hey, Rainbow.
When they can expect your Twitch thing?
Oh, yeah. So I am slowly / rapidly approaching 1,000 followers on my channel. So I have said that when I reach 1,000 followers, I will do a Twitch Sings stream. I have never played or done Twitch Sings, and I am kind of shy about my singing voice. I can sing. I've grown up singing. Like I know that I can sing, but I'm still for some reason I'm a performer. I'm not really shy about stuff. But for some reason, singing is something I'm shy about. So anyways, we're going to do a Twitch sing stream and everyone will get to hear me sing then. I sing a lot on my stream just like to myself, just messing around. But yeah, we're going to do a full-on singing stream as soon as we reach 1,000 followers. So I'm at like, I'm a little under 900 right now.
Oh, you get that in no time.
I don't
Like,
know.
chat,
Yeah, I don't know.
seriously,
Maybe in the next month or so.
go follow right now. It's gotta be done. Studio, are you free? Are they actually did they actually closing the Twitch things? I haven't seen anything about it.
Oh no.
I don't know. Did they?
Well, we'll do something similar if that is true.
I'm sad now.
We'll still make some sort of karaoke something or other.
And our boy Havoc in the X Havoc 83 XX
X Havoc 83
is asking again, what got you into gaming? What was your first gaming console, and what game did you fall in love first?
That is such a good question. Growing up, I did not game. As far as consoles go, my parents were very strict and did not allow us to video game. And I didn't video game at other people's houses. I kind of just watched them play. That was like what cool kids did, and I wasn't cool. I did a lot of computer games when I was a kid, though. You know, like Oregon Trail and like, I don't know, those old retro games you played on computers. I did a lot of that growing up. My first console that I got was a Wii. Just a Wii, right? I can't remember the first one was just Wii, right? Nintendo Wii. And I fell in love with Zelda. It was Twilight Princess, I think. Anyways, it was one of those.
I can't help you with this. I never played.
It was Zelda for sure. That was the first game. Like I had played video games at people's houses and stuff, like in college and things. But I definitely fell in love with video games when I played that Zelda game on the Wii. And then let's see, I had like the balance board and everything that went with that. There's a video out there. I shouldn't even say it because Havoc will find it because he does. Yes. There's a video out there that I did of like when I was in college, goofing off with my sister. We did a Wii Fit commercial where it's like a spoof Wii Fit commercial because we do the balance. We thought it was so ridiculous that this was considered a workout. And so anyways, maybe I'll just beat him to it and find it and share it with you guys. It's awfully embarrassing, but
you need to post this, and at least team chat, please. I do want to see it.
So yeah, but I had the Wii and I played the Nintendo stuff, but it was mostly Zelda and fitness stuff. And then I started working with Nintendo at conventions, doing game demonstrator stuff, just through a random gig that I had. So then I started doing once I moved to California. So I'm actually a very kind of baby gamer. I was in my mid-20s before I'm not supposed to say my age. I'm trying not to say my age. Yeah, I was in my mid-20s, whatever. I'm older than mid-20s, guys. Before I started gaming. And I started working at conventions a lot, working with Nintendo and doing game demonstrations with them at like PAX and Comic-Con and E3 and things like that. And then I started working so I started just getting immersed just for sake of a job, starting getting immersed in the gaming world that way. Then I one fateful year, I worked with Bungie, introducing the world to Taken King. So we did a presentation of Taken King. That was, I don't know, 5-6 years ago or something. And I really became friends with a lot of Bungie people then. And that's when I got an Xbox and started playing Destiny. And then I really, really got hooked on Destiny. And Destiny is like my first love, my game that I play every day still if I can. And so that then I was like into gaming at that point. So as of the point that I started streaming less than 2 years ago, I still was really only playing Destiny. I hadn't really played anything else besides that. And so when I started streaming, honestly, is when I started kind of branching out and people encouraged me to try new games. And I'm nervous because I'm always like, I don't know. I feel like I don't know how to game really. And I'm a gaming streamer. And so I'm nervous to be bad at stuff. And eventually that kind of went away. And I just have fun exploring new games now. And now, I've played a lot more than that. But that's a very long answer to a very short question. There you go.
That is amazing answer. Now it
History of gaming.
actually covered a bunch of other questions I did wanted to ask. So that's
Oh, good.
perfect. Love it. And Destiny just takes, what it takes. I don't wanna say it sucks the life out of you because it's such a bad word. But it takes a lot of time.
It's a commitment.
Yeah, it is a commitment. Definitely commitment. And we got another question from Havoc. He's coming back onto the Bungie guys. So okay, so back to your buddies at Bungie. Have you met any of the voice actors? And if so, who? We want to see that flex again. I guess.
He's always teasing me for flexing.
Yes.
Yes, I have met. I met Morla Garando. What's her? How do you pronounce her last name? Anyways, Morla, the voice of, oh my gosh, my brain. You guys know who I'm talking about.
Yep.
Eris Morn. So this was last year actually at E3. And they were at E3 last year, Bungie was doing Shadowkeep stuff, right? They were about to launch Shadowkeep. And so Deej and my other buddy Steve, they invited me to like this friends and family thing for Bungie. It was just like meeting at a pub basically. And so my husband and I went, and we were sitting next to this woman. I was just sitting at a table with her. And so just out of casual conversation, I was like, oh, so what do you do? And she's like, oh, I'm the voice of Eris Morn. And I was like, what? What did you just say? She goes, yeah, I'm the voice of Eris Morn. And I was like, so this is kind of a really big moment for you because, Eris Morn is Shadowkeep. Like this was her big return. So that was really cool. She was really awesome. We hit it off pretty well, and we're still friends on Twitter and interact every once in a while. She's the only voice actor that I have met, though. And fun fact, which I don't know is common knowledge, it certainly wasn't to me, but she told me that she first started working with Bungie by voicing the Thrall.
Oh, wow.
She was voicing the Thrall. So the creature hisses and like
how you can even voice the Thrall.
I don't even know. And she went from that to Eris Morn.
Wow. That's a big upgrade.
Yeah, she's like, first I was the voice of the Thrall, and I was like, how? So anyways, that was really cool. So she's really wonderful. She's the only one I've met. I really, really want to meet. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm not going to talk about names anymore because I can't think of them.
Do it. Totally
Nathan
do it.
Fillion is one of my dream people to work with in Hollywood. I'm dying to work with him. And I was still working with Bungie when Nathan was still working with them as well. So our paths almost crossed a couple times, but didn't quite. So
Hey, never say never. You never know when the day will
Oh, it's
come.
gonna happen. I know it's going to happen.
There you go.
The show that he currently has right now in LA is a cop show, and I get cast as a cop all the time. Like, you wouldn't believe how often I get cast as a cop. So you wouldn't really think it looking at me like this, but when I'm not all glammed up, I look kind of like a cop. So anyways, I'm hoping maybe that lands me something with him.
Definitely. So, right, you said a fun fact about someone, but I want to know, what is the fun fact about you?
Fact about
What is the
me.
fun fact that no one knows yet? Is there a thing?
Well, the fun fact I usually go to is that I'm actually Wonder Woman. But you guys know that already. That's not really a fun fact. My husband's trying to help me think of fun things. I don't know. I'll think about it and get back to you. I'm trying to think of like a hidden. Oh, that's a good one. Some of my community knows this because they just found this out. I am in a Maroon 5 music video called Sugar. It's the one where they crashed all the weddings.
I know which one.
And most people don't know that I'm in it. But now that you know, it's like a puzzle. Like, you can see if you can find me.
I'll be searching.
I have like
I'll be on the chat. I'll be right on it.
I have 1 second of FaceTime on there, but
I'll find it.
I still, to this day, I shot that music video like, I don't know, 9 years ago or something, 8 years ago maybe. And still to this day, I get messages from people saying, did I just see you in a Maroon 5 music video? And then the follow-up question is always, so were you just like at a wedding and they crashed the wedding? No, I'm an actress. It was a music video. They hired actors. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to break your poor little sweethearts. But it is they hired actors. There is one of the like 5 weddings in that video that is real, that they actually crashed. And it's the one where the girl mouths the F word. Because obviously actors wouldn't do that because they know they're not supposed to. But the bride is like, and they caught it on camera. So that's the one that's real. But the rest of
video,
them,
I like that. Oh,
yeah,
I like the tune as well.
Yeah.
Havoc, I'm seeing you, and I know what you're trying to do there, but hey, let's get this question rolling, shall we? Anyway, who's the best clan leader of all the lands and why?
Oh, I really have to think hard about this one. I might have to think about it and come back to you because it's not really like nothing's coming to mind at the moment.
Cool.
All right, it's Havoc. Cool. Havoc is my clan leader. Havoc and I are. I recently joined Havoc clan, I should say, on Destiny. So he always says, "As your clan leader, I say this or I insist on that." So
I gotta say, I'm sure I've heard that. I'm sure I've heard that. Definitely. He probably didn't even know I was there.
Yes, I know you were lurking. But he gave me a clan shirt. We have a clan shirt with the clan's logo, and that shirt does make an appearance in my most recent video, "Shit Guardians Say." So
good
the
video,
girl
guys.
with the girl that I did, yeah. So I recently did another one. So I did GambitEtiquette years ago, and that kind of blew up. And then just a few weeks ago, I did one called "Shit Guardians Say." That's, I think, very funny. And the girl, it's me. Spoiler alert. With gray hair, she's wearing our clan shirt. I'm wearing our clan shirt.
Zen asking the right questions. Like, was the correct way to cut a tomato?
So we have this thing. My husband's laughing. we have this thing that has accidentally happened on my channel that is like food feuds. So, and it happened completely organically. One day I was making a ice cream float on stream, live on stream. I don't remember why, but I was. And my husband, who lives with me, believe it or not, that's how I mean, y'all can do your marriages however you want, but we live together. He usually hangs out on the couch next to me while I stream and does his own thing. But he was appalled that I put ice cream in the glass first before the soda. And so it blew up into this huge thing. It sparked this huge debate among chat. And everybody was saying, do you do the ice cream first or the soda first? And then he and I started arguing because I think the way that he cuts the tomato is completely wrong and insulting and offensive. And so we have all these things that like people do wrong with food, or there's like a certain way that you're supposed to do it. And one of those is cutting the tomato, how you cut a tomato. He does it wrong. He just does.
Oh
So
my God.
anyway.
I don't know what to say to that.
I know it's there's all kinds of things. We're talking about making a whole food feud show, because it's just, you don't even realize it happens almost every stream. We come across some sort of thing where people are like, wait, but it's kind of like the pineapple on pizza thing. It sparks debate and people have
Yep.
really strong opinions on
Oh
this.
yeah, they do, absolutely.
And so anyways, it's a thing on my channel. It happens all the time where we get in big debates over how to do food stuff properly.
Yeah, things like that, great, a lot of fun, and you should definitely do it. It would be nice. It would be nice if you were to do one. Definitely would love to see it. Zen's got another question for you. Do you miss the cons, and do you feel that they will change in the future?
Yeah, I miss them so much. I was so excited for San Diego Comic-Con this year. I had started to make the Wonder Woman 84 golden armor to debut at San Diego Comic-Con, and it got canceled. So I stopped making it for now, but I feel I still need to make it. But it's heartbreaking, because we love these conventions. We love the people we meet there. We love the events that we go to. We love everything about it. I cannot even imagine going to a convention now. Like, I don't know what that's going to look like anymore. I just can't. I get nervous enough, like walking out along the street to the store or something. Like, I can't imagine ever being comfortable in that big of a crowd anymore. So I don't know what it's going to look like. I think it's going to be a long time before they can figure it out. I don't know that by next year they're going to have a solution to that. I don't know. It's very bizarre to think about, but it's definitely changing everything. Because they can't go back to how it was. They just can't. It's actually kind of like, looking back, we're so cringe, like we cringe thinking about how many people are packed in with you and how much, like, there's just so many germs everywhere. So yeah, I miss it so much. It's like, me and my husband, we're so passionate about it, and a lot of people in my Twitch community are people that I see when I go to conventions too. So that's also a bummer too, and like TwitchCon, it's just, to us, it's the interacting with people and the getting to connect with people that we only see like once a year, that we really miss now. So
Yeah, cool. So Miss Liv would love to meet you if you would come to London, and there are some really cool things, really cool conventions in London going on. I am planning on checking that out as well.
Yay! MCM is on our list of cons. We've been talking about wanting to expand to other cons besides just the ones in California. And I love London. I want to have a house there someday. I love it. And so my husband's never been. So we've been talking about like MCM is big on the to-do list for cons for sure. As soon as this all gets figured out, we will be there for sure.
Oh,
And we'll meet
you
all of y'all.
definitely need to tag along, definitely. And
Yeah.
if you would have come to London, I would have met you as well.
Yeah, I know. We've like most of Team Ahamkara is in the UK somewhere, right? We'd have to do some sort of meetup.
I wouldn't say most now. That was used to like that was the usual argument. The most of a team
Right,
is a UK
right.
based. I think now it's like 50-50 maybe.
Okay.
And yeah, Havoc. I am seeing this. They're doing a Team Ahamkara like meetup on a GCX. That would be cool. Now
Right. Yes.
those conventions or gatherings. I don't know what's gonna happen with it, man. Seriously, I don't know.
I know GCX is another one I was going to try to go to this year. But no, not going to happen.
Yeah, I guess we just gotta have to wait and see what's gonna happen. You know, with this one.
In the meantime, we stay connected on Twitch and on Discord and all that.
Yeah, all social media platforms, Twitter, Instagram. Guys, go follow GambitEtiquette. Awesome streamer. And obviously, I'm not even touching my list today. No need. You're amazing.
Thank you.
But I do have a question I do want to ask before we are going to come to the end. And that is the question: what do you think about the team Ahamkara as a whole? Like, what do you think about the team?
Yeah,
and why did you join?
Yeah, well, I will be honest because I am very I feel like, I don't know, out of the loop or whatever, but I didn't even know there were things such as Twitch teams. And I certainly wouldn't have thought that I would qualify for anything like that. But my friend Havoc here introduced me to you guys. And I love Team Ahamkara. What drew me to is what I believe the real Havoc, the real not real Havoc. Sorry, Havoc. I knew Havoc 83 first, so he's the real Havoc to me. He was saying on his Spotlight of the Week that the Ahamkara name was appealing to him, and as it was to me. I love Ahamkara gear. It's my favorite in Destiny. I'm obsessed with Ahamkara. So it was a really cool name just to start. So I was like, all right, I'm interested. Like it was enough to bring me interest. And then I am so grateful because it goes back to what I touched on earlier about surrounding yourself with positivity and good people. They're going to create the environment for your life, right? And everybody in Team Ahamkara, they're amazing people. Everybody is supportive, loving, positive, uplifting, encouraging. I mean, it's amazing. Our team chat that's just private for just the team members, we are lifting each other up constantly. And I cannot express to you how much that means to me and how rare and unique I think that is for a Twitch team. I don't know much about Twitch teams, but I do know that this is something special, and I'm very grateful to be a part of it. So yeah, everyone is wonderful. I love it. I love the support and everything that comes with it.
I just want to add, chat. Obviously, Gambit is amazing, and she completely forgot to add herself to the list. Okay, she's an amazing member. And again, if you haven't followed her already, make sure you're gonna do it right meow. Okay, both Twitch, Twitter. You're gonna have to Google yourself Instagram. Or find someone on Twitter.
It's official Jessica Davis on Instagram.
There you
official
go.
Jessica Davis. Yeah.
There you go. Sorted. We are gonna wrap it up shortly. I do have another question. Well, Rainbow's got another question.
Rainbow.
Favorite...
By the way, Rainbow is my like stellar superstar mod. Rainbow is like the reason why my channel runs at all. It does anything interesting at all because she's there to take care of me. So big shout out to Rainbow.
Mods are amazing. Thank you, Rainbow. Without the mods, Twitch wouldn't be Twitch. So thank you for all the work you're doing, guys. If you're modding someone's channel, you're amazing. And thank you for just taking a little bit of time out of your day to do this, because it's really important and helps a ton. Just wanted you to know you're amazing. So favorite movies.
Favorite movies. Oh my gosh. Okay. So I always say my favorite movie is V for Vendetta. I don't even know how many times I've seen it.
Interesting.
I know, very random.
I like this one.
Very obsessed with it, and every time I watch it, I pick up on something new. However, I have not been able to watch it since this pandemic because it's just too close to home. It's just really real. It's like scary how real it is. I talk with my friends all the time. I mean, it's almost like, and also the crazy thing about V for Vendetta is it's set in the year 2020. And so that freaks me out. So, but I'm a huge Natalie Portman fan. I love her. She's one of the reasons why I became an actress in the first place. She's fantastic. Hugo Weaving's fantastic. It's a fascinating film from every aspect, from a filmmaking aspect, from the acting is incredible. I learned a lot from acting. People may not realize that acting with a mask is really not easy. And that's what he does. He conveys this, the mask never changes expression. He has to convey expressions based on the way he tilts his head and, manipulates the way that the mask looks to the viewer. It's a very mask performing and mask acting is very difficult. And so it's a very interesting lesson from, a performer's side as well. But that is my favorite movie. I recently, not so recently, but a few years back, got to work with Stephen Fry on a TV show for 8 months. And I was so geeking out because I was like, V for Vendetta. And I overheard him one time, like talking about V for Vendetta. And I was just over there like totally geeking out. So anyways, very random, I know, but that's what I'm going with.
No, actually, it's not like what you just said about the masks. You see, I don't know any of that stuff. So, and anything like that, I do appreciate. So, thank you for sharing. Crazy. I wouldn't even begin to think like what it's like to act with a mask on. Like seriously.
Yeah, it's something you just don't think about. But that movie is a good study on it because. Yeah, the mask expression is set. So as an actor, you have to work the angles and your body language and things like that to portray your emotions instead of using your facial expressions. So it's its own sort of form of art. There are like, performing arts studies in universities and things that focus just on that specifically. So.
Amazing.
Yeah.
You're amazing. So we are gonna oh my god, we are gonna wrap it up, chat. It's been past the time which we're meant to be live for. So just want to say again a few more words. GambitEtiquette, amazing, amazing gamer, Twitch creator. Definitely check it out. You won't be disappointed. She does fantastic work, YouTube, Twitch. So make sure you're going to follow. Okay.
Thank you.
And do you have any last words you do want to share for those who are going to tune in later after the show and listen to it on like Apple Podcast?
Yeah, no, I think that's about it. I'm gonna go stream now. I'm gonna do Fae. The way I choose my games typically is I look for a beautiful imagery, a world that I want to immerse myself in for hours a day because that's exactly what I'm doing. And so Fae is this really kind of random game that doesn't have any words. It has music and sounds, and it's open world, but it's has the kind of imagery of Ori, if you're familiar with Ori.
Oh
Um,
yeah, I've seen you playing this. That was amazing. I have actually
yeah,
the first time I saw this game and what it's all about, it was on your stream.
yeah, really.
Yep.
Yeah, so it's animals. It's adorable. I like I told you I'm expressive and chat can
Yes.
back me up on this. I can't handle the cuteness of it, but it's also just really beautiful. It's a Nordic kind of vibes to it. So anyways, that's what I'm gonna hop off here and go do on my stream. So definitely come by if you
Yes.
can.
Yes. Chat. We are gonna raid. We're gonna raid the Gambit. So, Gambit, you can
Let me go live on mine.
you can fire up your stream. We're gonna
Yeah,
move everything over,
perfect.
so you guys can see. You can see what this it's all been all about. Like, and you can obviously carry on the conversation there. If you have any more questions
Yes.
you do want to ask Gambit, then that's probably going to be the best, the best place to do it.
Right. Yep.
Thank you everyone for tuning in today.
Thank you
You,
guys so
you can
much.
rewatch the show later if you do want to on YouTube. It's going to be available on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, and many other places. So you can tune in and listen to it a little bit later. Again, thank you all for coming in and spending an hour of your life with us today. It's been amazing having you around. I hope you've learned something new about Gambit, something you haven't known. Okay, so have a good
Thank you,
one.
everyone. Love you guys.
Enjoy your weekend. Let's go. Let's go. We're gonna drop that sexy rate.
Let's see if I can get my back. Oh.
Still here. Yes, Rainbow. Thank you. Thank you for your questions. Appreciate that.
Thank you, everybody. Good questions.
Yeah,
really
thank
good
you for nodding.
questions today.
Let's go. Okay, that is
all right.
Superb. Thank you for doing this. It means a lot.
Thank you.
Thank
It was
so
really
much.
wonderful. I had such a good time.
Right, I'm gonna leave you to it. You can stream, and I'm gonna tune into your stream as well, and I'll see you there.
All right. I'll talk to you later. Thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye.